Man United fans, let's talk about the academy for a second because the two names right now that tell you everything about where this club is heading are, on one hand, Gabriel, who is a 15-year-old who's already tearing up under 18s football, breaking records, training with the first team, and being watched by Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Arsenal. On the other hand, you have Diego LEÓN, a player United signed quietly, developed patiently, and now rates so highly that he's already influencing transfer decisions under INEOS. This is not hype, this is not coincidence, this is Man United actively choosing to protect pathways instead of blocking them, and that has massive implications for the future of the club. Today we're breaking down the latest on Gabriel, why his dad's recent comments matter more than people realize, and how Diego LEÓN's development is quietly reshaping United's thinking. Let's get into it. Let's set the scene. Gabriel is not an ordinary academy prospect. He's been labelled Kid Messi by fans and media alike, and that reputation exists for a reason. He made history as one of the youngest players ever to feature for Man United's under-18s, and he announced himself by scoring on debut. Since then, he's been impossible to overlook. A hat-trick and the 7-0 demolition of Liverpool's under-18s immediately pushed him into the wider football conversation. He's also been invited to train with the first team on select occasions, where senior players and coaches have been able to assess his ability up close. That level of exposure is not handed out lightly to a 15-year-old. United supporters have rightly called for patience and protection because while his talent already looks special, the club are determined to manage his development carefully. So the talent has never been in doubt. The real question has always been whether Man United can convince Gabriel to commit his future to the club. Now we arrive at the most important part of the Gabriel story, which is what his father has been saying publicly. Recently, Gabriel's dad reflected on his son's early years, when many dismissed him as a YouTube footballer or a showboat who would never make it. He explained how moving to Man United changed everything. According to him, the club showed his son some genuine love. He trusted him and allowed him to develop naturally rather than forcing him into a rigid system. That context is crucial. For months, there have been whispers that the Gabriel family were open to exploring options away from United, like Arsenal, Barcelona, and other elite clubs who were watching closely, and at one point there was a real sense that United could lose him. So when his father publicly praises United's development and environment, it should not be brushed aside. It is a clear signal that the family value how the club are handling JJ's development, and that carries enormous weight when Europe's biggest clubs are circling. Now let's turn to Diego LEÓN because his situation reveals a lot about how United are operating under INEOS. Diego LEÓN joined United from Cerro Porteño last summer for around £3.2 million. From the offset, he is viewed as a long-term project rather than an immediate first-team solution. While his performances for the under-21s have been inconsistent, and while he's looked technically behind some of his teammates at times, there's a key detail happening behind the scenes. When United believe his development is ahead of schedule, this does not mean he's dominating matches. Instead, it reflects how quickly he's adapted physically, mentally, and culturally to English football. According to reports, the belief is now affecting Man United's transfer strategy. The club are hesitant to sign another young left wing back because they do not want to block Diego LEÓN or Harry Amas, who is currently ahead of him. That decision alone tells you how different the thinking is now. Pathways are being protected and not clogged. This is where the stories of Gabriel and Diego LEÓN intersect. Gabriel is being protected because his potential could be extraordinary. Diego LEÓN is being protected because his development curve is accelerating faster than originally planned. In both cases, United are showing restraint, and that restraint represents a clear shift in philosophy. For Gabriel, it means clarity. He can see trust, he can see patience, he can see a club that wants him to express himself. For Diego LEÓN, it means time. He's expected to remain at the club rather than go out on loan, continue adapting to English football, and work on technical aspects of his game. If that improvement comes, his physical readiness could allow him to progress quickly. This is INEOS football logic in action. Development comes before panic signings, and internal pathways are valued over short-term fixes. So here is the bottom line. Gabriel's talent has now been questioned, and with his father now openly pressing Man United's approach, the signs are increasingly positive that Old Trafford is the right place for his future. Diego LEÓN still has significant work to do, but the fact that United are already adjusting transfer plans around him shows how seriously they view his potential. This is Man United finally behaving like a club that truly believes in its academy for the first time in a couple of years.